Good morning and welcome to the Sony CSL Paris Open House. This is such an important year for the Sony Computer Science Laboratories in Paris because we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the foundation of our lab in Paris. And we are making it, and actually making is such the right word here, because we're making our open house in the exciting scenario of the 9th edition of the Maker Faire Rome to 2021. We will spend together 3 days, let's say, in the name of innovation. And that's why you are all invited here visiting our stands at Maker Faire Rome. Or if you prefer, you can just easily follow our live stream program on our YouTube channel, and which is full of events. But now, before continuing talking, I would like to introduce a person who is already nearby, and I'm very glad to do this. I'm speaking about the director of the CSL, of the Sony CSL Paris, Vittorio Loreto. Hi, Vittorio. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Milena. Thanks for the introduction, and also I would say thanks for having the idea of having this daily trip. I guess it's interesting. I mean, to regroup in the morning before starting the very rich program, and I'd also tell, I mean, what is going to happen during the day, and I'd also what happened. I mean, this will be for tomorrow and for Sunday. What will happen the day before? So thanks for specifying. I mean, how important is this moment for us, for CSL in general. There is also an additional element. Of course, we are celebrating the anniversary,
Yes.
the 25th, but also there are a lot of novelties because we're also opening a new initiative in Rome. We just opened actually, so October 1st was the D-Day for this. It will be a new lab. There will be time actually to tell about this new adventure in the next days. And actually also today, I mean, at 10:30, we have an interesting panel telling about what CSL is doing. I mean, what is the future of CSL.
Yes. And we are here in this amazing exhibition area, and we are not alone. So you would like to mention our...
Yes, so actually it's CSL open house, but actually this is much richer presence of Sony here actually, because we was a sort of miracle actually. So when we started thinking about this open house in this framework, in the framework of the Maker Faire, at some point, I mean, immediately a lot of energies, I mean, were put together. And so with us actually there is Sony Professional Solutions. Italy in particular, I'm really grateful to them because actually thanks to them we put together, we set up this beautiful TV studio which is full of the latest technologies, and it's very nice to discuss about the latest research areas in such a nice environment. And also Sony Semiconductor Solutions, with them we are running a lot of programs, also using, for instance, Sony sensors to monitor mobility in general in cities. Actually, through this technology, we're actually monitoring the actual occupation and presence in each pavilion during the Maker Faire. So with sensors, Sony sensors, and AI to do this. This also will be in collaboration with other partners, so Ulisse and Envision, and that is so other Sony friends. So it's a big family now present. I mean, in this pavilion, we have also another pavilion right outside this one devoted to agriculture. But little by little during these days, we'll discover, I mean, the individual activities.
Yes. And as I already said, this is a daily strip where we will show, where we will inform you about all the things that are going to happen at our stands. And our live stream program is full of events, starting from the panels during the morning, which will be held in connection with Tokyo, and will host some important guests from all over the world and from diverse fields of innovation. And then later in the morning at 12 till 13, we will have our first round interviews with our researchers, because they are very eager to show the development of their interesting work in our lab. After after the morning session, we will have another round interviews in the afternoon at 4:30 till 5:30. And today, on this occasion, we will know something about the city of the future. Now, after this introduction, we will have the first panel in connection with Tokyo, that will start in a while, I think, in a few minutes.
15 minutes.
But first, I would like to ask Vittorio one thing. What does an open house mean for a researcher? And in particular, what does meeting the public, also the general public, mean for a researcher?
Actually, there are two main reasons. The first one is to say that CSL is a very special unit within Sony. So we are not in touch with the public every day because, of course, we are not selling goods. But sort of thinking about basic research, but also this basic research can actually lead to new products, but probably in a long time scale, something like 10, 15 years. So, the contact with the public is not so evident, as it would be for a commercial activity. For researchers, it's very important, to be in touch with the public. First to showcase the results and see, which kind of impact this could have. It's also because in many cases, as you will see, here or perhaps online, there are a lot of interactive installations. And these installations are supposed to be there to engage with the public, but not only for awareness, which of course, it's a very important element, but also for engaging people in the very middle of the research, because the contribution of people is highly important. So we gather data also about how people think about the specific installation. So for instance, I can just mention we have an installation about cities in which people can actually try to figure out what could be the city of the future. And of course, they are moving in a very special environment, which is very complex about the possible solutions for the city. And of course, understanding, what people think and what people could imagine as good solutions is very useful also for us to imagine which kind of solution we can put in place. So I guess, there is a twofold importance. First, to be in touch with the reality and the actual challenges of our societies, and also trying to get a feedback from the public about these solutions.
Yes, I think this approach is so important and interesting, this approach to research, which tries to engage the public. So before ending, I would like to remind you that you can follow everything about our open house at Maker Faire on our social media channels, and you can find us on Twitter at CSL Paris, and also on LinkedIn. And please, if you would like to follow our streaming events, you can just check for our YouTube channel on YouTube. And I think we will now waiting for the panel.
Yeah, perhaps we can just launch, the panel. This would be at 10:30, and this would be about the introduction of CSL, what CSL is, the philosophy, the past history, and also the challenges for the future. And we'll do this, in connection with the protagonists of the history of CSL, over the years and the present. So I would say follow us at 10:30.
Yeah.